Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We're still waiting for Arsenal to sign somebody to save their season after the horrific performance and the horrific drop of points against Aston Villa. They need a striker deeply, and we're waiting for them. While we're waiting for them, Manchester City, excuse me, are interested in Douglas Luiz. So Man City want to complete their team by signing defensive midfielder, and Arsenal are still waiting to sign players. Of course, it's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't know what to say. But there are reports that Arsenal are really interested in Benjamin Sesko or Osimhen in this window. For Liverpool, it looks like Chiesa is staying. He's committed to Liverpool. He's not going anywhere. And I have a theory in my head that I wanted to speak to you about, people, which is, if Jota keeps getting injured, should Darwin Núñez be given another chance at Liverpool, and Diego Jota is the one to be sold, and maybe Darwin Núñez should be an off-the-bench option. We'll speak about that as well. And on the other hand, why are Chelsea looking to offload João Felix? That is something I don't understand. I really don't understand why they are looking to offload João Felix. It is something that I understand. They just got him in the summer. I'm not sure if they're going to make money on him or not. But listen, the problem in this league is that if Arsenal don't strengthen, Liverpool are going to run away with it. And Arsenal will be in danger to be in the top four, whatever. You know what I mean? I refuse to believe that Arsenal will be in the top four race. Hit that like button, people, if you're here. Let's get the likes up a little bit. It's an early stream. I woke up early, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and then I'm here with you because we wanted to speak transfer, because later we have the National League. So like the video, and if you're watching this in the replay, hit that like button. The beginning, listen, you know, when you look in the news, if you're an Arsenal fan and you look at the news and you think like, what is going on, bro? Why aren't we signing people? Why is this board not giving Arteta the tool this season? Why? And I need someone to explain this to me. And don't tell me the board are frauds. They got him Declan Rice. They got him Moreno. They got him Calafiori. They got him Kai Havertz when he wanted. Like, why? There is Ben White that he signed. I don't understand. Seriously, why? What are they waiting for? What is the hold up, bro? You're negotiating. Why Man City negotiate quicker than you? It doesn't make any sense to me, in my opinion. Like, if this news is correct and you are exploring, what are you exploring on? It's either you want the player or you don't. You believe in Arteta. You believe that he still this season can win you 15 games out of the remaining 16 or 14 games and at least push Liverpool to the wire. Liverpool still have a tough fixtures. Arsenal have easier fixtures. Or you don't. That doesn't make any sense to me. This is all I am exploring. This is all I am interested, as Hussam says. That doesn't help Arsenal. If Arsenal, it's now the 20th of January, and if Arsenal signed somebody already, they might have won the Aston Villa game. We might have still be talking about 4 points behind Liverpool. I don't understand this. What is the holdup? Why are you? And don't tell me it is the money. You can go and fork the money. You can go and find. They are billionaires. Back the manager, which is what is puzzling me, and I want people to answer me if you know the answer. How, on one hand, we keep saying that the Cronkies will never sack Arteta because he gets them top 4, because he's the face of Arsenal, because they hide behind him. And at the same time, you say the Cronkies are not giving him the tools. How? They have to give him the tools if they want the team to go forward. That is the only logical thing in my head. Like, it's either you believe in the manager and giving the manager the money, or you don't. And I don't understand. Why are we sitting here? Forget, like, what do you mean, Suraida? They want to sell. They want to sell who they already sold in the summer. Arsenal made profit in the summer. That don't make any sense. It just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense, Suraida. They made profit in the summer. Arsenal wage bill is not like it's high, but it's not that high to the point that Arsenal can't spend. It is freaking weird, to be honest. PSR, they made profit in the summer. So there is 1 year that you made profit. That breaks, by the way, that breaks the PSR cycle. I don't get this, to be honest with you. They want to sell, okay. That's what the problem is, you know, like, as fans, people shouldn't care about this as much. You only care about, I want my club to win. It's not about managing PSR. It's not about managing this. And let me tell you something. You only talk about PSR if you don't believe that this player or that player will get you over the line. If they believes that much in the team, maybe they should have signed a player in the summer. Maybe in the beginning of the window, sign a player. Arsenal could have been sitting here with 4 more points than today and putting the pressure on Liverpool. If maybe they signed a striker in the beginning of the window, Arsenal could have been still in the FA Cup. Arsenal might have been still in the Carabao Cup if they went and signed players. I don't understand this. It's everywhere, actually. It's Pete or Rocky. It's actually a little bit reliable, people said. But again, just to let you know, Himothy, it's still Arsenal are exploring. They admire, as Hussam always says, they admire. There are a lot of resources actually today that says that Arsenal are actually very, very interested in this window to try to fork the money to sign Benjamin Sesko for 80 million euros. I think that is too much, in my opinion, for Benjamin Sesko. However, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Arsenal should wait and stuff like that. They need someone today. They need someone now, and that is what they need. So to me, if I'm looking at this, I'm like, the situation is dire at the current moment at Arsenal. It is dire, by the way. The fans are losing faith this season. And by the way, I'm not saying that the fans are losing faith in Arteta completely, but really the fans are losing faith that this season they still can win the league. I'm seeing people like Babs who said that I'm only worried about City already starting to criticize the team. I've seen other people start to criticize the team that they backed Arteta to the wire. And I've seen other people say that now we started to understand maybe why people don't think that Arteta will get us over the line. However, we discussed this on Al Ahwa yesterday. We discussed this on Al Ahwa yesterday. Why is the talk that Arsenal should wait until they get all the people? Like, oh, we need a complete team. I know that you had injuries, a lot of injuries to Gabriel Jesus, Calafiori, Bukayo Saka, but I'm just going to tell you something. Out of the starting lineup, with all due respect, because Timber play right back, there's only one player that is missing from you, which is Bukayo Saka. You can't just complain because you're missing Bukayo Saka. It was a choice by Arsenal to go this season without signing a replacement for Bukayo Saka. That replacement was an opportunistic signing. It is called Raheem Sterling. So Arteta, the Cronkies, I'm not saying Arsenal fans because no Arsenal fan was happy, let's be honest, with Raheem Sterling somewhere. Some said Raheem Sterling will come in and light it up. Raheem Sterling will be a good signing for us. Raheem Sterling Arteta can revive his career. He worked with him. And you remember when a lot of Arsenal fans said that Arteta was the reason Raheem Sterling got all these goals. At City. So a lot of people believe that Raheem Sterling can be the answer for Arsenal. I didn't believe that Arteta will be able to get the best out of Raheem Sterling at all. Ya akhi, Jamal, with all due respect, this is what you do. You're missing White, but you have Timber as right back that is starting sometimes. You're missing Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu's not even, I don't believe that if Tomiyasu's there, is Tomiyasu even better than Luiz Kelly, akhi? Why do people do this? Have some shame. The team that played against Aston Villa should be good enough to win the game. You already were winning the game. You already were winning the game, my friend. Already, you were winning 2-0. You collapsed. You kind of collapsed at the end. That doesn't make any sense how people make excuses. There is, Jamal, and just don't tell me, don't lie. I swear to God, Gunnar Solskjaer said that Raheem Sterling is an okay signing for Arsenal. The Arteta will be able to get the best out of him. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. You don't lie. You know that a lot of people on Twitter were saying Raheem the Dream. Where does Raheem the Dream come from? But I'm not here to slag off Arsenal or say anything about what they said about the Raheem Sterling situation. The problem now is that if we look at the table in the Premier League, Souls was wrong and a lot of people were wrong, Igal. It's not only Souls was wrong. There's a lot of people, Igal, that, and by the way, yes, of course, everyone admitted it. And a lot of people that said that Raheem Sterling situation was an opportunistic signing and a panic signing at the last day of the window, the last hours. Arsenal should have gone for a better player up top. But because Sesko said no, and because Nico Williams said no, what happened is, let's go and get Raheem Sterling. And that was a wrong signing. That was an opportunistic signing that turned out to be wrong because the guy provided nothing for Arsenal. You know that. And by the way, a lot of people, we said that in the beginning of the season, Igal, that Arsenal should not go into this season with any doubts. That means Arsenal should not go to this season with, what if Arteta can revive Raheem Sterling? What if Kai Havertz will replicate last season? Arsenal should go in. We know that Kai Havertz will replicate. If he doesn't, that is the thing that we need to discuss. But the problem is there was a lot. What if a lot of hope for all the Arsenal fans that we were talking to them, and we spoke in the beginning of the season. We spoke about Arsenal. We spoke about, are you hoping that Martinelli will be able to replicate 2 seasons ago? Or are you sure? Of course, there are no guarantees in football. But what is more likely to happen? Martinelli to replicate last season or 2 seasons ago? It was to replicate last season. It was not to replicate 2 seasons ago. There was a lot of variables at this Arsenal team. By the way, there is the same at Liverpool. There was a lot of variables at Liverpool, but for Liverpool, it turned out to be it's the right one. Go ahead, the camera. That is my point. There was a lot of I hope that Martinelli can replicate of last. By the way, there was a lot of I hope that Thomas Partey stays fit. And that is the problem that happened with Arsenal this season, in my opinion. Martinelli couldn't replicate the form that he had 2 seasons ago. Kai Havertz couldn't replicate the end of the season last season. And we're here today. We're here where people don't believe that Arsenal can win the Premier League. This is what we're here. And that is the main problem, to be honest. Also, now we're talking about Saliba. Is he injured for real? I need to look and see if Saliba injured for real. Is it a long-term injury, bro? I don't know. 2 weeks only. So he will be fit against Man United. Saliba will be fit in 2 weeks. So that is not a long on the sideline. To be honest, it's not long on the sideline. So that is what it says here, that William Saliba is said to be sidelined for only 2 weeks. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. It's okay. It happens. عادي, and it's not a big deal, to be honest. But while Manchester City are making transfers, while Manchester City are going in the market strong, and don't tell me the money. Arsenal are still hoping and waiting to sign a number 9, which is kind of weird. Why aren't they already negotiating? Why are they still interested? That's what I don't know. But I wanted to ask you guys something. Do we think if Arsenal sign a striker, they will win the league? That's the difference. We know that if Liverpool go and sign a striker, they will win the Premier League. It will depend on them. Arsenal left it to the point that it depends on other people. It depends on, let's hope that Liverpool fall off. Let's hope that Liverpool fall off. You need to be able to do the job yourself. And that is what you missed this season, to be honest. That Arsenal couldn't do the job themselves. And I feel sorry for Arsenal fans because they believed for 3 years. For 3 years, they kept believing that, well, it's next year, it's next season. We should be able to win it next season. Kvara's gone. He's at PSG. He's at PSG. And people are saying we missed because the board were not ambitious. But the board signed players in the summer. I don't understand this. Do you really believe? You can't tell me that it's only the board. Is it only the board? What about that? Do you believe that at least, do you believe Arsenal are playing? Yes. Do you believe that Arsenal are playing the same football that they played at the second half of the season last season? So you gotta ask yourself, and I keep repeating myself in this, guys. If the board, backed Arteta with Moreno, Calafiori only. You got Timber and you signing that didn't play last season. Okay? At least why aren't Arsenal playing the same way as last season? Why aren't Arsenal playing the same way as last season? People keep saying it's the board, they're not ambitious and all of this. Okay. The board of Liverpool are not ambitious anyway. The board of Liverpool are not ambitious. So why aren't Arsenal? If you're talking about the board, so the board of Liverpool are not ambitious, but they are playing good football. You know what? If Arsenal this season have been playing good football regularly, and now they fell short, now you can talk. But otherwise, it is not. Yes, Arsenal should go and sign a striker this window if they want to at least help Arteta. But you can't tell me it's only the board in the beginning of the season. Something happened in this team. There's a lot of people that say it's PTSD from last season and the season before. There's a lot of other people there's a lot of other people that keep saying something else. Big up Dan Potts for joining. Big up Dan Potts for joining, guys. If you're joining from Dan Potts, appreciate you, my man, from 12th Man Podcast. Go and subscribe for the new guys. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Speaking transfers and why are Arsenal here? Why are Arsenal here and Liverpool are top of the league? That is the problem. We need Arsenal to sign Osimhen to make sure Juve don't sign him in the summer to replace Vlahovic. Inshallah, we'll see if Arsenal sign Osimhen. I want to see Osimhen play in the Premier League to prove people wrong, Sharma, to be honest. But to go back to what people said before about Arsenal, it's the board. You're talking about the board today. But the board were ambitious last season. You signed Havertz. You spent 200 million last season. Where were you there? Where were you there? If the board is not ambitious. So why are Arsenal playing worse football brand than the end of last season? What's the explanation for this? What's the explanation for this? Forget signings, Yafi. There are a lot of teams in the league that play the same brand of football without signings. People say injuries. But you can't have that excuse because Liverpool played without Konate a lot of games. Trent was injured. Jota's injured. They find solutions. Are we going to keep every time talk about Arsenal or talk about something? We say injuries. Why is Thomas Partey playing right back? Declan Rice could have played center back. Why? Okay, let me give you an example. Nwaneri played at right wing and looked okay, right? I'm going to give you something that is not injuries related. I'm going to give you something. Arsenal played Nwaneri as a substitution or a replacement for Odegaard as he was injured. Odegaard came back. We saw Saka getting injured. And Nwaneri played at right wing. So why Nwaneri, if Arteta is very good and he coaches Nwaneri, apologies people. He coaches Nwaneri every day on the training ground. Why he figured it out late that Nwaneri is good at right wing? In the right winger, Nwaneri when he played, he was good. Why did he figure that out way later? Way later. Why didn't he figure that out early? That's a coaching thing. That's a coaching thing, not a board problem. Am I wrong here? Like, for example, Gravenberch played this season at central defender as a defensive midfielder. If Jurgen Klopp couldn't figure that out, last season, it's on Jurgen Klopp. It's a coaching thing. But you can't tell me, like a lot of people need to now wake up, realize what is going on. Stop. Wallah al-Azim. And I'm telling you guys, and people know, I'm swearing with God. I swear to God. Yesterday, I went to speak about Inter. On Inter Worldwide with Anthony. Wallah al-Azim. It's the standard. And I know that people don't tell me standards. It is okay to criticize. It is okay. Give excuses. Yes. Arsenal needed to sign a striker. Arsenal needed to sign a left winger. You guys know Arsenal were in for two players, Nico Williams and Sesko, in the same window. And you are telling me that Arsenal don't have money. Why are people so afraid of like saying it? Like, I am seeing it. I look and I'm like, oh Mo, but Arsenal, look, the Arsenal have the same points as last season. But I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that you think that this Arsenal look exactly like Arsenal at the end of last season then. You look me in the eye and tell me this. Why are Liverpool better than last season? Oh, is Arne Slot now? Arne Slot is better than Jurgen Klopp? No, no, he's not. Logically speaking, he is not. Jurgen Klopp spent way more time with this team than Arne Slot. So no, you're wrong. Like you need a little bit. Like, I get it. Arteta did this, and I'm not saying Arteta out or Arteta in or whatever that shit, right? But the reality is, and you need to wake up. It is not only that. Cal's corner. Thank you, Habibi, for the super chat all the way from Australia. Easy explanation. Arteta is a coward and is playing Daesh ball after getting traumatized by Pep. Arteta only used Nwaneri and Maizdo Kelly when injuries forced him. He has never won a major and won't. Do people believe that I wanted to show you a clip. I'm gonna show you a clip from a guy that I follow on Instagram. I don't know his name. I actually don't know his name, right? And saved. I don't know his name, to be honest. I'm gonna show you a clip, and I want you to comment on it. I want you to comment on it, right? Seriously, because I am now, a lot of people are starting to at least wake up. Wake up, you know? Maybe, I'm not sure it's gonna have like it might have copyright infringement or something. But it's basically, it's saying that maybe people now starting to understand why Arteta outers are Arteta and why people think. No, I want you to comment on it here if I can play it, you know? I'm not sure if I can download the video. Let me check. Because it's a guy that backs Arteta to the end of the world, right? But the problem about it is that he started, when you think people starting to say, we kind of now maybe believe why people might not believe that Arteta will be the guy to take us over the line. Let me check if this copyright infringement or not. I'm gonna check. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check. It's just, give me 1 second. I'm checking. It's checking. But by the way, and people say Lee Gunner was right. No, I disagree with Lee still. I completely disagree with Lee. Guys, we don't have even 100 likes, guys. Can we get the likes up to at least 200? There's over 300 people here. Can we get to 200 likes? Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel as well, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, people. Jerome, no, unacceptable. I don't understand. I don't know, actually. Should you? I'm never gonna ask Arsenal fans to like boycott or whatever thing. I'm just loading the video. Give me a second. It is right here. It says no copyright infringements at all. So let me just load the video because it is. I want to understand this guy. I don't know. Maybe you guys know him. Maybe some people follow him. He popped on my feed, and I see the guys a lot of TikToks and stuff like that, and on Twitter and stuff like this. And let me just show it to you. It's right here because it's very interesting what this person says. When you see someone like that starting to not believe in Arsenal, to understand the other fans that they say that we might be Arteta, it's kind of crazy, actually. I don't believe that Lee was right. Like, I don't believe that Lee was right. Like, watch this.
I've been optimistic, I've been positive for so long, and I will remain optimistic. I will remain positive. But after this weekend, I can now understand why people think that Arteta has taken us as far as he possibly can. Maybe it's like a Southgate where, you know, we get to the final, we get to second, we can win it, but we just don't.
Are you saying then you want Arteta out?
If you listen to me, ZK,
No, because
I stated
I'm
before,
leading up to something else.
I do not want Arteta out.
All right, you're happy to keep Arteta and just maintain not winning the league, not winning trophies, just maintain second, third, fourth. That's what you're happy to maintain. No. You sounded like that.
I said,
contradicting yourself.
I said, I can see why people think that Arteta has taken us as far as he possibly can. I don't personally believe that. I do still think we're competing every single year, and to win you have to compete, and we are doing that. We're ticking that box, but it's just a matter of if he can take us over the line, and I can see why people would think that he might not have the minerals to do so. I still believe in him. Maybe I'm blinded by love, I'm blinded by loyalty to him because I do love him, but yeah, it makes sense for people to question his bottle, and it makes sense for people to question his decisions at times. Taking Odegaard off, our captain, our best creator, with half an hour to go at 0-0, inexcusable. Taking Declan Rice off when most of our goals come from corners, not acceptable. Putting on a 17-year-old academy player, try and win the game for us. It's like he's run out of ideas.
Let me comment on a couple of things that he said. Number one, I love him. I can't be against him. What are you, an Arsenal supporter or an Arteta supporter? I'm going to tell you. This guy is 20-something years old, probably. This guy, it's an Instagram. This guy is a 20-something years old. And all he have seen is Arteta coming in and Arsenal winning games. He goes to the stadium, by the way, every game. So for him, all he has seen is Arsenal challenge under Arteta. So he is so in love with the guy. He is so in love. He refused. Bro, John, Tinaib, he literally said that. He said, I am in love with him. He said, I love the guy. He literally said that. He just refused to believe. Like, they asked him. By the way, I believe this guy is so scared of letting Arteta go. Right? The Arsenal will not compete after. And Kevin, that's not true. The difference between you and me, is that I believe that Arteta did a good job at Arsenal until last season. He brought this team back to challenging. Now, Arsenal need to go and win. And he didn't win. So he was done. No, I don't fucking love Inzaghi, bro. And I don't give a shit. Yeah, you have Arteta. Look at the guy's photo, bro. Why is this, bro? I'm sorry. Why is this? You make it fun. Dal is saying, imagine loving the manager more than the club. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but the reality is, like, at this point, it is, I told you, it is becoming Arteta Football Club, not Arsenal Football Club. I told you it is becoming Arteta. I don't know who you can get. I don't know. And khalas, you know what? For everyone that keeps asking the question, who should we get? Liverpool proved to you that fans don't know everything. Fans don't get paid. I'm going to repeat this again. Fans don't get paid to scout managers. Liverpool didn't ask Tom Little or Osam to scout managers. They went in and scouted managers. At the end, Liverpool got Arne Slot. A lot of people didn't know that Arne Slot can do this job. Liverpool did. The board did. Maybe not as good as now, but when they went and scouted the manager, we didn't know a lot about. He used to coach Feyenoord in the Eredivisie. None of us wake up in the morning on a Saturday or a Sunday to watch the Eredivisie Feyenoord play. None of us. So we had no idea that Arne Slot even can be that good of a manager. It is on them, bro. It is not on you. It is not on you to know the manager. And when people, by the way, you know what? Even when people ask me, Mo, who do we get as a striker? I can only tell you the names that we know. There are other names. How about Man City scouting Julian Alvarez? How about Baleba at Brighton? You didn't know about Baleba before. You had no idea about Mitoma. It is not our job, guys. We don't get paid to scout people. There is people that get paid millions, hundreds of thousands to do scouts or whatever money they get paid. But they get paid to do the job. It is not your job. Who do we get after Inzaghi? I don't know. I can only tell you the names that I know. They need to do the job. That's why they get paid. Are you getting paid by Arsenal? What is wrong with Omar? Pause. What is this? A football club love at first sight? I don't know. I don't know. What is that? I don't know why people say we love Arteta. Why do you love Arteta? And I do. Listen, the club are going to stick to him. So they fucking better back him now before fans turn on him. I'm going to tell you guys something. And don't tell me it's a money issue. I have a theory about this. I have a theory about this. I'm being serious. I have a theory about this. If the board don't back Arteta now, today, they are giving him an excuse so at the end of the season, the fans can say, but the board didn't back you. So you go again. So there was that missing piece. And they're going to come up with an excuse like PSR, we don't have the money, this and that. You know what I mean? Whatever excuse they're going to get. You know what I mean? They're going to come up with an excuse. Whatever that excuse is, that they didn't sign someone for him today. So at the end of that season, when people start saying Arteta out or anything that happens, but the board didn't back him because the board doesn't care about your criticism of the board. They don't want you. The board don't want you to turn on the manager and the team. You know why? Because when you like the team and when you back the team, you buy merchandise. You still go to the stadium. You can raise ticket prices. That is the reality, right? When you are behind the team, you buy the new shirt, you buy the new merch, the new jacket, the new hat. You are behind the lads. You're not going to you're going to say, the board didn't back Arteta, but let me back Arteta. Let me back the team, which is fine. It is your right to do that. And I'm not saying that anyone should turn against the team. But the board not signing players for Arteta now is literally handing him the piece of paper, the excuse. So in the summer, when the Arteta outers or the PR against him come out, the excuses, but he wanted a striker in January and he never got it. And they never gave him these frauds. The board never gave him a striker. If you truly believe in him, give him the striker today. If you truly believe in him, if the board truly believe in Arteta, give him the striker today. Give him the striker today. Let me see him cooking with a striker. Maho, you can't tell me we want Kroenke out, but they are keeping Arteta in the job and they like him. So they like Arteta, right? Because they are keeping him in the job. They like the guy. He is their front. Arteta is the front of Arsenal today. Who's the face of Arsenal? It's not Edo, not the Cronkies. Every time I fucking open my Twitter, I open my Instagram, I open the TV, it's Arteta. Every time. So the Cronkies like him. Number one, he is relieving pressure of them. Because he's facing the heat, not the Cronkies. He's facing the heat, not them. If you believe in him that much, give him the tools. Give him the tools. If you don't give him the tools and you like him, that means you are giving him the excuse because you want the fans not to turn on him. No, that was an opportunistic signing at the end. What is wrong with falling in love with a manager who went toe-to-toe with Pep's greatest team? Oh my word. What are you doing, man? Oh my. No, this is no, bro, give it up, bro. Give it up. Give it up. What the fuck? What is this, bro? What is this? Anyway, I think you're trolling, bro. I genuinely think the guy is trolling. You're trolling. You're without a shadow of a doubt, you're trolling, bro. You know that? Why? I asked a question yesterday. I asked a question yesterday about Inter. Right? Inzaghi, at the end of this year, would have been, he would be at Inter for 4 seasons. He will be at Inter for 4 seasons. He won a league title. He won Super Cups. He won the Cups. He won the Cups, right? And he reached the Champions League final. Do you know, guys, that I said that if Inzaghi doesn't win the league this season, and he already won the league with Inter last season, he failed. He failed. Challenging is not enough. Seek help. Get some medicine. Go to a therapist. Go to a doctor and shake your head. Challenging does not count for big clubs. Seek help. Eat some fruits. Go outside. Touch some grass. It is not good. You're a big club. Wake up. Drink some coffee. It is not enough. Challenging doesn't matter. Nobody remembers the second place team. No one does. In 10 years from now, we will not remember. We will need to go and check in 2023 who was second. In 10 years, when we have plenty of seconds and plenty of winners, seek some help. It is okay. It's okay to ask for help and get some therapy. It's all right. It's all right. But you have to understand, challenging is not good enough. Talk to your doctor. عادي. Get some medicine. Go to the pharmacy. Go take some medicine for second place team. It's okay. It is not enough. We're ticking this box. We're competing. We're ticking this box. It's not enough. You tick this box now. It's the 3rd year you're competing. You tick the box. Halas. Move on. You need a new thing. You didn't tick in the box is not enough. And if you don't tick all the boxes, you failed at the end. If you didn't tick all the boxes, you don't win. Seek some help, Habibi. It's all right. It's okay. It's عادي. It's عادي. It's okay. You can get some help. عادي. It's all right. All of us need help at some point in our lives. It's okay. It's fucking crazy, bro. We tick the box, we're competing. I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of Arteta leaving. I'm not saying sack the manager, but we have to be. But there has to be, bro. There has to be a point where we stop this. back the manager then if you like him. I believe now there is kind of a conspiracy theory going at Arsenal between the Cronkies, Arteta, and everyone that is responsible at that football club. There is a conspiracy theory. There is a massive plan that is going around at Arsenal Football Club. There's a massive plan, you know, like a master devil plan to move the fan. You know what? Left and right. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We speaking about Liverpool a little bit or no? Because I wanted to touch a little bit. This Arsenal thing took 50 minutes. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Nope. My man, nope. Man City cannot make a comeback. Man City cannot make a comeback to win the Premier League. Cannot make a comeback to win the Premier League, Aslan. So no, the answer is no. It's too far now. A couple of points about Liverpool and Federico Chiesa. I think Federico Chiesa now, he's committed to Liverpool now. And I believe that he should be given the chance of staying at Liverpool. It is said that he's staying at Liverpool. David Ornstein, United News. Maybe, let me check. What is United News? Manchester United. Okay. David Ornstein. Where's Ornstein? Okay. I don't watch a lot of late shit, you know, to be honest with you. But Chiesa is committed to Liverpool, and I think he should be given chances. I think he should be given chances at Liverpool. I actually have another theory at Liverpool. Maybe Liverpool should try to offload Diego Jota. The guy is injured all the time. Maybe have Nunes as your bench and just keep Diego Jota. You know what I mean? Sorry, keep Nunes, keep Jota, keep Nunes, keep Chiesa, and maybe sign another striker, a starting striker. Maybe Chiesa should be given a chance in the second half of the season, in my opinion. Dal Square, I'm going to actually be completely honest with you. I know that you send super chats to support the channel and everything, but I'm going to tell you something, Dal Square. I'm going to play super chat. Right? I'm going to tell the people something that you do. I know that you try to support the channel, right? But for whatever reason, I know that there is something that happened to you and your account that you found a way to reverse the support for the channel after you send the super chat. After we read the super chats, right? You reverse the transaction. I'm just telling you, broski. I'm telling you. We have third most injuries in the Prem this season. The two teams above us, Forest and Pool, have had the least. It is not a surprise why we are not as good. We were beaten Villa without our two best players, KSE spend. They need to get a striker. Watch now. I called. If he doesn't do it, listen, you're really in denial. But KSE, the Cronkies need to spend. The Cronkies need to spend. The Cronkies need to spend. 100% they need to back him. If they believe, Suraida knows. Suraida knows what I'm talking about. Okay. 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 We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. PSR. We're doing PSR. We're doing charges. But anyway, let's talk about the football. Forget the money thing. We're here to talk about the football. We're here to speak football. I believe Liverpool are actually should be given Chiesa should give Chiesa a chance this season. Should give Chiesa a chance this season. However, I still believe that Liverpool should go and sign a striker, by the way. That Darwin Núñez last game, 2 goals, blah, 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 is kind of crazy. But I don't think it's sustainable, to be honest. I don't think it's sustainable for Liverpool. Chiesa should be given a chance. Well, see, broski, I'm telling you, for the last month or so, I appreciate your support. If you don't do it, there is something that is happening to your account. You need to check it. I am telling you, Dial Square. If you are not doing it, you need to see why this is happening to your account. I am telling you now. I'm telling you what is happening in the channel. I know you're a regular on the channel, but every super chat that you send over the past month or so have been reversed on the channel. I have received reversed on the channel. Does that make sense? It's either your bank is declining the transactions, as people say, something is happening to. If you are not doing it, something is happening to your bank account and it's being reversed. I'm just being completely open and honest here. Not everyone will tell you this. All your transactions have been reversed on the channel over the past month. All of them. And it's either you do it or your bank does it automatically. It gets rejected. And there are other people that super chat from England because you super chat with British pounds. And they really, it's being refunded all the time from the channel. Okay, but I'm telling you what happens. It's on you to do it now because I can't do anything. I'm just sitting here talking to you and responding. I don't do it. I can't even do it. It's something that happened that all the time that happens. That is the thing. I'm telling you what always happens to the super chat. There is another person that this happens to them and they do it from British pounds as well. So it's either someone found the hack or your banks, really, or your bank has reversing the channel. Someone else, when they do it and it happens again, I'm checking today. That is what I'm checking. If you don't do it, something is happening. I'm just telling you, bro. Khaled's Corner, support the channel. Time is money. Want to be heard, spend the money. Mo isn't a millionaire, bro. Also, what do you usually do? I do call-ins. We actually do, me and Hossam, Cal, do call-in for MHF. We do them normally when there is not a lot of games, Cal, so there is not a lot of panels. We do that, Cal. So during the break, me and Hossam did 2 call-ins for MHF. I did call-ins here and I do the call-in for MHF, and it was fantastic and great. We'll do call-in soon. We'll do a call-in soon. That might be an answer. The bank might think it's fraud. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that. The problem with it, guys, and I don't want to spend time on it. I want to speak a little bit about the football because I have the National League later. What happens is that right after it's red and before the show ends, it gets reversed. So it didn't make any sense. But Cal, keep an eye on the channel on MHF as well. We do call-in shows a lot. I don't know, guys. Can we go back to the freaking football? I rate him very highly. I rate Marmoush very, very highly, to be honest. Marmoush, I rate Marmoush very highly. I really hope that he does very well for City. It's just the difference is he plays in a counter-attacking team. So it's I'm so intrigued to know how would Pep integrate Omar Marmoush into the team, because he plays a different brand of football. Douglas Luiz to City, I'm going to speak about it as well. Guys, can we move on from the super chat thing? Dal Square is going to check and he's going to come back to us. So move on from the super chat, guys. Khalas. Well, I'm going to delete all the comments about super chat. I just said maybe he does something. Like maybe his bank is doing it. I'm just telling him what happens and he's going to figure it out. Khalas, move on from it. He always supports the channel. He's always here. We discuss, we disagree on a lot of stuff. We agree on things. So move on from, I brought it up so he can figure out why, Tyler. So he can figure out why that happens. If he doesn't do it, he can figure out why that happens. That's why I brought it up to him. You know what I mean, Tyler? That's why I brought it up to him. Khalas, don't accuse the guy. Like I said that happened. What is on Steam Bomba? What is on, again, every time we try to talk about football, it is on Steam Bomba. What is on Steam Bomba? Man United speak to Lecce. That's not a bomba. That's not a bomba, my man. David Ornstein tweet about Lecce's left back. What is that? Lecce's left back is going to take United to the title, Yani? What do you mean? Who thinks it's you? I don't understand the style. What? I don't understand. What do you mean? I never said, what is you? No. I'm telling you, Tyler, like we need to, let's move on from it. But the last couple of points I wanted to mention in this, Joao Felix to Chelsea, he should stay without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. You should give him a chance to play. I don't want to stay for long. Douglas Luiz, I think he completes Man City. Genuinely think he completes Man City. And I hope, listen, Man City are moving crazy in this transfer market, to be honest. Crazy. It's crazy that if Man City get Douglas Luiz and Cambiasso, what is yes or no? What do you mean? Can you ask the question straight so I can answer you, Tyler? Can you ask the question straight? I will see if City can sign Douglas Luiz. I think he completes Man City in the midfield. He plays as a DM. I think it's fantastic by Man City. We'll speak in depth to Nobbins about it later on the National League. What is, yeah, Habibi, Tyler, what is the question? Can you type it again? Yeah, Tyler, my man, where is the question? Tyler, Douglas Luiz would be a fantastic signing for them. Douglas Luiz needs legs. Douglas Luiz is going to control the football. He suits Man City to the T. What do you mean? No, Tyler is from Australia. Dal Square is from England. It's completely different people. What are you guys talking about? Tyler is from Australia, and Dal Square is from England. That's completely different people. I never said that. But the Douglas Luiz is going to be fantastic for Man City. But anyway, I'm not going to stay for long. It has been an hour. I need to go get ready for the National League and also and get something to eat. To be honest, I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm going to get something to eat. And listen, hit the like button. The show is at 2 p.m. UK time, people. In 3 hours from now, we got Staffy, Nobbins, Rory is going to be here. Right? Appreciate everyone that is here. Hit the like button. I need to go and eat something. I'm going to do more. Fantastic comments, people. And appreciate you. Everyone that is supporting the channel, hit the like button before you go. I think you understood now, Tyler, what I'm talking about. No, the other guy, not you, Tyler. Tyler, it is not you, the other guy. I said the other guy is also super chats by British pounds. So it is not you. Tyler, I think you failed to hear that. I said the other person also does British pounds. Hit that like button, people. Let me redirect to someone if someone is live. Who's live? Saeed, maybe? Saeed is going to be live later. So let me redirect to Saeed TV. He's going to have a fantastic show. Yes, Saeed TV. Yalla, we'll see you guys soon. Hit that like. How many likes? We're not even in 200 likes. We can get to 200 likes live. Hit that like button. I will see you guys later. By the way, Tina, he might move now. He's not getting game time at Juventus, so he might move now. All right, Tyler. All right. Funny comment. We'll see you guys soon.